Hey guys, welcome back to SuperScottSaga. I've literally just woken up, so bear with me here. For today's video, I thought I would try something new for the channel. I was hoping to do some gaming news. I thought maybe that would be quite interesting. We're doing some retro gameplays. So I thought, what else could I add to the channel every now and again? And I thought maybe I can do some of these gaming update news videos. Not that big of a deal, just something extra for the channel. Because I want to try and get at least 4 videos out. I want to try and get 3 gameplay videos and either a news or a channel update video. So this is the first attempt really, and we'll see how it goes. So the first bit of news that I saw was the Metal Gear Solid Survive beta. There's a new one coming out. I think it's the 16th until the 18th of February. I'm not that looking forward to it, to be honest. I think ever since Kojima left, Metal Gear Solid has went completely down the drain. There's actually no point in even playing it anymore. But you have to play the game to decide if you like it or not, right? You can't just, trash it. But it's Metal Gear Solid and it has zombies. I mean, what's that all about? So the first beta that came out, I did, I would lie if I say I did want to play it because I really don't. But it does have co-op, so I thought, okay, I'll try the beta. I'll get my friend Tom, and we'll see if we can get like a co-op game going and see if we like it. But the day that we went to try it, the beta ran out the day before, so we missed our opportunity. But to be honest, I wasn't really that bothered. I was actually quite relieved that we didn't get to play it. So I just checked it out on YouTube, some Japanese streams, and I thought it looked quite terrible. I'm going to be honest. It just looked like it lacked a lot of substance, and it just doesn't fit with the whole Metal Gear Solid vibe. But hey, there's another beta coming out, so if anyone missed it the first time round, or they actually do enjoy it, well, you've got another chance to try it out. But it's not something I'm really interested in. Maybe I'll do a video about it on the channel, either talking about it or trying the beta out, but it's probably going to be a complete parody because I'm not going to take it seriously at all. 14th of February, Valentine's Day, isn't that a beautiful day? Well, it is for Fortnite fans because they are bringing some Valentine's Day gear and kit to the game. I guess it's kind of similar to what they do in Overwatch, where they try and make these themed events with like items that you can only unlock during these times. But I don't know if in Fortnite you can get any of these items for free, unlike Overwatch. But that is a paid game, whereas Fortnite is a free-to-play game mostly. So I don't know if these items have to be paid for, or if you can still unlock them. Maybe someone can let me know. I've not actually unlocked any items from playing Battle Royale. So I can't really say how that's going to work. But the Fortnite Battle Royale, it seems to be taking shape. There's a lot of new modes, a lot of new items, a lot of new things that are happening to the game mode. And this is a game which I thought would just die originally when it was just a zombie co-op game. I thought that was it. It was a game that some people would play for a little while and then just get bored, and that was it. But because of PUBG or Pug, whatever you want to call it, it's a crazy name. Every time I think of that name, I always think of a pug. The dog. I don't know why. Well, that Fortnite was a lot to that, and I guess in some respects, a lot of people think it's better, but I don't know. I've not played a lot of PUBG, so yeah, that's all I've got on Fortnite. Not too long ago, they actually released a trailer to show off the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for Injustice 2. Which looked pretty damn awesome. I don't own Injustice 2, just the first game, but seeing that was something that could probably push me over the edge to get Injustice 2 if the game's cheap and I can get the DLC. I think they would be pretty good, cool characters to try out. But they released a new trailer to show off some gameplay, and it does look pretty fun. I think it's just one character that you choose one character and you get to control all 4. You sort of mix in and out, but using different moves and things. But it looks pretty cool. If you haven't seen the trailer, I've probably got it up in the corner here, or here, I don't know. And yeah, if you're into Injustice, I think, or if you've played it in the past and you want to get back into it, maybe now's a good time to do that. But it is a quite expensive pack. I think it's in pounds, I guess it's like £11 something. So it is quite pricey if you want your DLC characters. I don't know how you guys feel about paying for DLC that's just characters, but it is quite pricey. But if you're into Injustice 2, then I'm sure you already know about this news, and the turtles look bloody fantastic. Rumours now, as there have been a few rumours about Crash Bandicoot. So the first rumour about the Insane trilogy is that it could be coming to the Nintendo Switch and PC, which I think is quite interesting because it has been a Sony exclusive. There's been talk about maybe coming on Xbox, but now that it's coming on PC, I can see why Xbox, because they use the same kind of infrastructure. But the Switch, I thought that was quite interesting. I didn't ever picture it getting on the Switch, but I think it would do quite well to play Crash on the go. I think that would be quite cool. I know a lot of people that have Switches, they're delighted by the news, so hopefully that rumour is true. But that's not the only rumour about Crash. They've also I think they've signed like a 5-year contract to make Crash Bandicoot games, and they're going to make a new one in 2019, but they never named what the game is. So some people are thinking, oh, is it like a remaster of Crash Team Racing, or is it a remaster of some other game, or is it a brand new game that they're bringing to the franchise? And if they make a brand new game, what form is it going to take? Is it going to go through the more old school, after the success of the Insane trilogy? A lot of people still enjoy that type of gameplay, so maybe the new game will have something to do with that. Maybe, I'm not sure. Or if they do the new route, like Crash of the Titans or something, where it's more like a open 3D platformer like Ratchet and Clank or something like that. So it'll be interesting to see if anything comes from that, but we've still got a year to wait before we see any news on a new game, I guess. The other rumour is that there was supposedly going to be a new Sonic racing game, but after doing a bit more research, I noticed a tweet that from one of the official people there. I don't know, I can't remember his name. I've not done too much research, but he pretty much said that the rumour is false. There is no new Sega Sonic racing game coming out. However, I also noted that the company that made I think it was the toys for the racing games in the past, they're getting involved in the new game. So if it's not a racing game, it's going to be something similar to the Sonic Sega franchise. Sumo Digital, they've finished working on Little Big Planet 3, so they are completely free to make a new game. And the first Sonic Sega game they made was the tennis All-Star game, and then they moved on, they made the 2 racing games. So they could make another game with a different franchise, a different genre, I guess. So rather than doing sport or rather than doing racing, maybe they're making something else, but still using Sonic and the Sega franchises to make some kind of game. So that's maybe what's most likely to happen. Some movie news that took me by surprise is that Sleeping Dogs, if you ever played that on the Xbox 360 or the PS3, it's actually getting its own movie, which is quite strange considering it is quite an older game. And I know it did get a remaster on PS4 and I guess Xbox One, and but it was a pretty good game. It used to be part of the True Crime franchise. I think it was True Crime Shanghai, until they lost the rights and became Sleeping Dogs. It was a pretty good game, like a GTA clone, but with more hand-to-hand combat. It was pretty cool. But it'll be interesting to see if the movie turns out to be good or terrible, as we expect it will be. As most movie tie-ins are. The actor, I think it's Donnie Yen, he was in Rogue One and he was in some other martial art franchise called IP Man, if anyone's heard of that. So I don't know if there's any people out there who have seen those and they thought, well, this guy could actually come up with a good movie for the video game, but I have my doubts. I don't think it's going to be that great. But yeah, that's the news that I found out about that. So that's pretty much all the news that I've uncovered. The only thing I wanted to add to the end of this video was the new Shadow of the Colossus is out. The brand new remake, and it looks absolutely stunning. I haven't actually completed the original. I never even owned the original, but on the PS3 I did get the Ico Shadow of the Colossus HD collection, and I think I must have played about 3 or 4 bosses in Shadow of the Colossus. So I'm not even halfway through, but it's a game that I always wanted to get back to. I think ever since I played The Last Guardian, I think that is what made me more interested in going back to play Ico and play Shadow of the Colossus properly. Since I finished The Last Guardian, you know, that was the first of the 3 that I finished. So I checked out the remake and it looks absolutely stunning. The graphics look fantastic. The gameplay just looks as good as ever. And I know a lot of people are going to be really happy that they've actually managed to not only bring this back out to a new audience, but actually do a really good job in remaking it. And also I noticed the price tag was a little bit lower than what you would expect for a new game. Not too much lower, but it was a bit lower, which is nice. So if anybody's, you know, think that it might not be worth the money because they've already played it before, it's a bit cheaper now. Plus, it's probably going to go on sale pretty soon. But hopefully, it sells a lot. Hopefully, it sells a lot better than the original did, because I think the original, same with Ico, they didn't do too well. I don't know how well The Last Guardian sold, but hopefully that sold okay, and the Shadow of the Colossus remake will do quite well as well, because they're games that deserve to get more attention. So that's all from me for today's episode. Hope you guys enjoyed this little news episode, and I'll try and do these hopefully every week, if not every week, every second week. I'll just add what I was saying before, the schedule for the channel. I want to have at least 3 gameplay videos in. So I want to do 2 gameplay videos that are based on a series that I'm going to be doing every week, and there'll be a third video which will just be a random one-off game that I'll play, and then the 4th video will either be one of these news videos, or it'll be a channel update, or it'll be some kind of other miscellaneous video. So we'll just see how it goes. I'm going to try and create a backlog, so I've got a lot of content coming to the channel over the next few months, and yeah, so hopefully that goes well, and we can pick up some steam on the content. So thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this news episode, please leave a like, comment with what you think about all of these news stories. If there's anything I missed that you want me to cover in the next news episode, let me know in the comments, and subscribe if you want to see more. Thank you very much. So I'll see you guys in the next episode of SuperScottSaga.